Louisiana Beer Reviews, 8:15 a.m. We're looking at HornyCopia, HornaCopia. I say that because if you look on the Horny Goat website, they've got it spelled two different ways. HornaCopia, and then over here the notes HornyCopia. So hey, other bad news besides spelling problems, they closed down their brew pub today, effective today. It said in order to more effectively compete in the, or something like that, operate in the very competitive craft beer world, whatever. Okay, not a good sign. This craft pumpkin ale tastes best packaged in a can. Pour it into your biggest drinking horn and celebrate it with family and friends. Okay, so I'm not with family and friends and I'm not drinking out of a horn. Alright, this was given to me by Mike Pawpaw, and so thank you, Mike Pawpaw. This is the canned version. I already did the bottle version. It says 6.3% alcohol, 21 international bitterness units. It's through the myth of the goat nymph. I'm not reading all this, but the goat nymph Amalthea that people first heard of the cornucopia. Now, they pay homage with HornaCopia or HornyCopia, a pumpkin ale brewed with real pumpkin, 2-row malts, which is Vienna, Caramel, and Pale, I think I read on their website, northern brewer hops, dark brown sugar for a sweet molasses flavor, cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, clove, and allspice. This pumpkin ale, truly the sweet nectar of the gods. I don't know about all that, because if you look on Beer Advocate and Rate Beer, they're saying it's truly kind of okay or not even good. So I don't know. They can't. It's one of those two, HornaCopia. Oh, some smoke coming out this 12-ounce can. So if you try to figure it out, you're gonna go insane. You're gonna lose your brain. Oh, well, you like foam? You like an off-white or bone-colored? I stole that from somebody who was using that description, bone-colored, so now that's my big thing to say, bone-colored all the time. Orange gold. Okay, looks like a pumpkin beer. Looks kind of like Pumpkinhead, but it's stronger than Pumpkinhead. 6.3, 21 IBU. Well, they have the smashed pumpkin, which is 9%. This falls in between those two. There's the sun, little darling. Okay, no clouds in the sky. It's about 60 degrees right now. It smells very pumpkin-y. But I'm picking up, now this is made just like the KBC pumpkin beer, La Crosse, Wisconsin. La Crosse, Wisconsin, City Brewing, yeah, and also at Stevens Point. You know, City Brewing in La Crosse, Memphis, and Latrobe, the ultimate contract brewers. There's a little souriness or bready, funky weirdness. I'm picking up the allspice, the ginger, the nutmeg. It even has that characteristic City Brewing, Melanie Brewing, MX ice aroma character, which is not necessarily a good thing. They might have done some Beer 30 ice before they brewed this, and they didn't clean out the vat and the kettles. I don't know. I'm not putting down on City Brewing necessarily. It's an unusual aroma. It does really smell a lot different than Pumpkinhead or Samuel Adams Fat Jack. It's got some oddity and I cannot pin it down. It's like an unusual yeastiness, and it's not like the greatest thing. I don't know. But it's definitely some sort of vegetable thing. I tell you what, this beer is more pumpkin than the other ones. It does taste like pumpkin pulp. It's sour. It has some subdued spices, white pepper, some subdued pumpkin pie crust. But then the main presentation is acidic pumpkin pie filling. And the aroma is the evil eye, Wildcat malt liquor. MX Ice was what's really making me think of. And I know there is no way Horny Goat Brewing Company in Stevens Point, Wisconsin, possibly owned by Stevens Point Brewing, they were trying for that. But, you know, maybe people went to the brew pub and they got food and that was okay. And then they drank the beer and they said, oh, what? They might have told their friends, this tastes like Beer 30 Light. This tastes like MX Ice. I don't know, it's really strange. I had the single bottle last year, and that was different. Well, I have to say this, it's not just run-of-the-mill pumpkin beer. It has really a strong vegetable aspect, you know, that gourd. The mouth feels medium. The finish is semi-dry and it's sort of drinkable. It's got some splotchy lacing, as you can see. But you're saying, is it good? Is it good to drink? You know they love running those motors. What better to do on a Sunday morning than to run power equipment? But they usually never start before 6 a.m. You are the little noisemakers. Is it good to drink? An argument could be made for that. Would you buy it again? You're asking me. Would you buy it again? Not necessarily. There's some celery, like maybe, or raw leaf spinach type thing. I don't know. I'm going to give it, and that acidity and that bitterness, it is really a wanky thing, man. Man, this beer is odd like a beer that's odd. And I don't know about their consistency and quality control and all that. Well, you know, what do I rate this? I'm going to give it a B. It's good in some ways. In other ways, I can see how you would find it ghastly. But I don't think it's ghastly. It's unique. So, laissez-les, bon ton roulé. This is a oddball beer if they ever had an oddball beer. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to sunny, dry, southeastern Louisiana.